All right, here with head coach Keith Dixon following the Hawks' 86-85 victory at St. Michael's tonight. You said on the Saint Anselm coaches show today that this was a game for men. You weren't bringing little boys up here, and obviously, I think in the end, probably showed that they did play like men. Kind of how, talk about just how big of a win this is.
Yeah, well, we knew it was going to be a hard game. They're very good. They're obviously one of the best teams in the league, and I think if to win a game like this, to put on your blue uniforms, get on a bus, and go play against one of the best teams in the league, you need a grown-up team. So that game could have gone either way. I think we were fortunate in the end, and we're happy with the win. Big win for us.
Talk about some individuals. Obviously, Neil started out hot, 6 for 6 from 3. They kind of limited his looks he got, but then Roy Mabrey, I think, having probably one of his better games of the season. I think his first 20-point game since December 10th.
Wow, is that true? Yeah, Neil was at the beginning of the game. Neil was just terrific. I mean, anytime you make that many threes in a row, unfortunately nobody else was making a jump shot, and that wasn't going to last. And in the second half, I think they decided to try to take Neil away. It opened up a little bit more for Roy, plus our other dribble drives for Chris and inside play for Mikey. But it's just good to see Roy have a game like Roy, and he kept us afloat there for a while when it looked like they were going to gain control of the game. It was mostly Roy that made baskets, and I think, hopefully maybe this is the game that gets Roy going a little bit, because it's just good to see him with all the work he puts in finally have a game like he's capable of having. So, yeah, great game by Roy.
And then lastly, Pierce ends up erasing a 10-point deficit tonight to beat SNU. You guys remain tied at the top, and then they roll into town on Saturday. Another big one, obviously.
Yeah, another big game. We knew it was a big week, with Southern New Hampshire in the TV game and trying to come up here and get a win. And, now we've got Franklin Pierce and another terrific team. Ellis Cooper's back playing. He had been hurt, which makes a big difference in their team. And we've lost a few in a row to them. So, in the end, at some point, I think to win the regular season or to win a tournament championships, you're going to have to go through Pierce. So, another big game for us. We're looking forward to it. I think we're ready.
All right, here with Roy Mabrey, 27 points, 10 of 19 from the floor, 5 of 10 from 3. You started 3 of 9 in the first. Kind of talk about the difference in the two halves for you.
First half, I think the shots I was getting weren't, in rhythm. They weren't within the motion of the offense, and I was doing a little something wrong on them. But in the second half, we started moving the ball, getting easier shots. I was able to get open and, just hit a couple, and I just started feeling it.
Feel good to feel that. It seems like, I think, first 20-point game in almost 2 months. I mean, it's not like you haven't been getting points, but I don't think you've had a Roy Mabrey game like today.
No, it's been a while, and it felt so good. I just needed one of those games just to kind of get back on track. Just a little mental relapse, I guess you could say. So it's much needed.
And then tonight's win, obviously a big one, but tell us how big.
Oh, huge. They, I think they were either right behind us, ahead of us, or tied with us on our side of the bracket. But this is big for anytime. We don't want to have to be coming back here to play them, or regionals, something like that. We need this. We need this for ourselves too, just to know that we're coming together finally, and I think we're real close to that point of no return.
And then lastly, Pierce came back tonight, pulled out a win against SNU, so you guys remain tied. They obviously visit your place on Saturday. Kind of look forward to that one. What do you guys have to do to be successful?
Yeah, I mean, it's a big game. I know they apparently don't have Cooper, so it's a dynamics change. But every single time we play them, it's a dogfight till the end. And I think each year we've played them. I've been here, we've won our place. It's the first time, so we definitely need that one for come regionals, come any 10 tournament. Every game from here on counts. Big time for us, so definitely need that one.
All right, here with senior John Nielsen, 18 points all in the first half, 6 of 11 shooting, but you started 6 of 6 from 3. Kind of go back to that, obviously feeling it, kind of just talk us through that.
Yeah, hit my first shot, probably made my first shot in a while, so felt good to get out of my slump a little bit. So, found me, Chris, Mike, Isaiah, Dom, set good screens for me, so they put me in good spots. So I was good to really get it going in the first because we were struggling a little bit. So I think we fed off that momentum into halftime, and then other guys like Roy, Mike, Chris, they really got it going. So it was a good team effort tonight.
You obviously jumped on their radar in the second half. I mean, they limited you to 3 shots. Was that more? Did they just kind of take that away?
I guess. I mean, obviously, if anyone who makes 6 threes will probably be a bit of a priority in the next half. But where I really got it going, Mike and Chris got some easy baskets, and so it was really a testament to those guys. Really stepping up their play in the second half.
And obviously, big win tonight puts 2 games between you and St. Mike's, and ensures that if you meet in March, it's at your place. But Pierce also won tonight. You remain tied. Kind of look forward to Saturday. Obviously, another huge game.
Yeah, it's a huge game. They beat us in a big one at their place. Kind of got away for us in the last couple minutes, so we've had this one circled on our calendar for a while. It's a big game. We'll be ready for it, so looking forward to it.